Ooh. All my days blend together, reality is fake. Okay, there we go. For some reason, my expressions were not working. We're off to a good start, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, as you can see, it's in a perfect 16:9 ratio now, so it's not getting cut off with some black borders. Everything just looks crisp and clear. It looks and feels more like an official remaster. Not a remake, but a texture overhaul remaster, so to speak. Because everything looks just so much nicer. But yeah, I'm still trying to figure out like that whole job thing that I was mentioning. I mean, there's still a lot of work to be done with that. But my stream days are definitely days that I like to just wind down, relax, and this is my therapy, where I get to come on, play games, and just have a good time with everybody. But yeah, so since I downloaded that texture pack, everything just looks so much better. Like, everything from the ground textures to really the entire game. Like, the UI is... Like, one of the problems that I had with the other texture mod that I was using is that it fixed the UI and only a couple of the character models. It didn't really fix everything. But this one went above and beyond and basically overhauled the entire game, which is great. Have I been overall? I've been better, but, you know, the stream definitely does help with that. Oh, it looks like I've got to heal, because I remember that last time I played, I had stopped rather abruptly. I'm also going to use some magic droplets to make sure everyone's at full power. Okay. Ironic that this is not the first time that I've went up a pyramid in this game. Is that Quetzalcoatl? Yep, I start and immediately get into a boss battle. That's just my lot in life. Okay, so let me see what color they are. So they're green, so according to my Moonstone chart... Well, blue or purple could work, but I'll go with purple? Actually, no, I'll go with blue, because I don't really have much blue magic. See, for some reason, when I remember watching my brother play this as a kid, I always thought that that thing was a dragon, but, I mean, it's more of like, it's, I guess, when you look at things from a child's mind and then you see stuff like that, it kind of looks, definitely looks different when you get older. Okay, so, I guess I could go with Cutlass Fury on that. And Spirit Charge. Sorry, let for a moment get into the other view. No, you're fine, Sarah. I still need to wake up. I actually went and got an energy tea specifically for this stream just so I could wake myself up. Man, this thing's already kicking my ass. Is this the first playthrough? First playthrough, as an adult. And the first playthrough on my own file, because when I had originally played this game, I was mooching off of my brother's file. Okay, so... Actually, no. I'll keep him... I'll just have him attack. I will have her... I think she has Sacrum. Yeah, use Sacrum. Then I will boost Drachma. And then I'll have Drachma charge again. But yeah, like, I remember when I mooched off my brother's file and I did this boss when I was a kid, we tended to run from every single battle, save for just a couple, so we were severely underleveled in a lot of circumstances. So, at this point, I don't know if I'm underleveled or if I'm overleveled, which clearly I'm not overleveled because it is certainly kicking my ass, but it definitely shows that I have a lot of leveling up to do. So pretty much at this point, I'm just charging up for Drachma to use an attack and just attacking it every so often and then healing, but I don't want to get caught in that loop. So I'll have her focus, I'll have him use Spirit Charge. Because as far as I'm aware, this thing can't heal itself. But it can certainly attack me. Aw, man!
Moves, give me strength.
So I think what my strategy for this is I'll have Aika go on the healing. And then my tank will be Drachma for this. Okay. So what I'll have Vice do is, I think he has Increm, yeah. I will... Well, he's already boosted, so that wouldn't do anything. You know what, I'll just have him use magic. And then I will have her inevitably use Sacrum again. Actually, no. Because if I keep doing that, then I'm going to keep losing magic power. Okay, so I think I'll just have him heal himself. And then I will have her attack. I'll have Fina guard. And then Drachma will Spirit Charge one last time. Because the more Spirit points, the better. Because the more that I have, the more special moves that I can do, and if I play my cards right, I can just take him out with a couple really good hits, and that's what I intend to do. But it's just a matter of surviving the attacks. Okay, thank you, Sarah. Circle of Panic. That sounds like a really bad mid-2000s pop-punk band. Okay. Well, since that happened, I'm gonna have Aika use Increm if Drachma is no longer able. Okay, he's still good, so... Have her fix up Vice, I'll have her attack, and then Drachma will be my tank and use Hand of Fate.
Moves, give me strength.
No, you better fucking not. After all of that, and you're gonna put him to fucking sleep. Oh, you bastard thing. You goddamn fucking bird. God damn it. So now I have to revive Drachma with the sleep. And then I also have to boost him up again. And that's gonna take another damn turn. Oh, you damn bird. Okay, he's still boosted, but at the same time. So I might... Well, I don't know if Delta Shield would protect against just standard status effects. So I guess I'll just do regular attacks for now.
Here goes.
It's like I'm hyping this up to like get a couple attacks out, but then chances are it probably won't even do that much damage anyway, but I mean, I've got nothing else in terms of my cards right now, so it's just a matter of you know what? Screw it. I'll just use Cutlass Fury, attack, and then Drachma, you better get this Hand of Fate out, I swear to God. Oh, you... Every time. It knows. It knows that he's my tank and is preventing me from doing so. So you know what? Screw it. Screw my plan. I'm just gonna boost up everybody. And then I'm just gonna do every single special move that I have, just so this damn bird can fucking... Yeah, and I'm also trying to not swear as much, because I do know that I've noticed that I do tend to swear quite a bit. And I gotta wake up Drachma's sleepy ass again, and then I go immediately back on what I said, but still.
Here goes.
I mean, by the time that I actually get... You want to present yourself
Give me strength.
however you want to present yourself. Yeah, that's true. I mean, cussing is like something that's just part of my personality, but it's not something I want to be, like, commonplace. Well, at least it used it on a different person this time around. So this time I can actually get my good attack out. And I'm gonna hit it with Cutlass Fury, too. See, there we go. Now we're into the dynamic music. We're gonna turn this bird into a fucking McNugget. See? I told you! I told you! This bird is a glorified McNugget. Send that to the nearest McDonald's because, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves a Happy Meal.
The moon.
That was a lot of fun, actually. It was worth all of that turmoil to get to launch that attack.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, everything looks a lot better. I'm really glad that I went through the effort of getting this. We who have come from the Temple of the Silver Moon have sealed within the forest after the rains of destruction washed away the lands, the unsleeping giant Grendel. And upon his sealing, the green crystal was kept within these walls. So, if we're going with Grendel, then does that mean we're Beowulf in this situation? I still have nightmares about that CGI movie from like 2006. But But see, I'm genuinely surprised with this HD mod that they actually went through the effort of doing the environmental textures of even the temple. Because like a lot of these locations you only visit just once, so it's really appreciated that they went through the time to just go and fix all these textures. I was brought to the theater without being told we were watching Beowulf. I just liked it. Oh, you've actually seen it? I am sorry. I mean, it was impressive CGI, but just like, what was it, Angelina Jolie, and I don't know, it was just a very odd movie. Because we had to watch that movie when I was in high school, because we were reading the actual Beowulf poem or whatever, where we were comparing the differences between different medias that it was in. And I remember we had to watch that movie in my high school with an open, like the rooms were open in a way, because like the way that the hallway was structured is that they could open the doors and it was open air, so the roof wasn't, the walls didn't connect to the roof, so you could hear other classrooms, so that movie was playing while other classes were going on. It was pretty terrible. So you could have done that the whole time, Drachma? Oh, also good news to everybody who's in the stream chat. I am getting more clothes made for the model soon, probably by next week. I probably won't have it on my avatar here for a little while, but I am getting some new clothing options for my avatar, so stay tuned for that. You're another high priest? Well, hopefully you're not a creep like the other guy was. Gotta get into character, let it embody you, merge with the model. You, not person. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I actually was asking for advice from friends, like what would look pretty, or like what would look good on the model. So, I won't spoil what I have in store. It's just simple, comfortable stuff, but I mean, I'm probably going to have at least 4 more outfits made. Because I want it to be sort of dynamic, where I can just, no nudity. But, you know, a little more dynamic to where, like, whenever I'm in the mood, I can switch to, like, a different outfit. Or depending on the season. So, like, if it's the fall, have, like, a sweater or something, and the summertime, tank top. Drachma, you do not mess around. Like, not only was he trying to... He did the same pose and threat to that Marco kid in Valua, and now he's doing it to this guy. But then again, he's probably lived a really long and treacherous life, so he probably just does not give a fuck anymore. The Jolly Green Giant. Feat stream when? See, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this now, Sarah, because I'm in the middle of a really serious scene, but because you forced my hand... There. Are you happy now? That's all you're gonna get. I'm not cut in two. That's just where it. That's just where the program cuts off the model. If I actually went into it, it has my full body. Sarah. I mean, what are you guys talking about? We literally, not only did we save you from Moonstone Mountain, and we took out the chameleon, and we came to Rixus to find the green moon crystal, and found it. You still don't think us capable of driving the Valuans back where they came from? They have a really bad habit of underestimating these guys. Oh, here comes Grendel. Better go grab Beowulf. Oh, pretty boy Alfonso again. In high definition. I love how it clarifies new vice captain, because in the opening of the game he murdered his original one. It's like they have to clarify that it's not the same person. Also, I was wondering, do you like wargaming tabletop games? Yeah, I like tabletop games. I just don't get to play them that much, though. I'm up to try anything. It's just a matter of finding time to do it. Realized I was still too tall. Oh yeah, that reminds me, Sarah, did you, like, I remember last stream you mentioned you were getting married. Have you already done that? Or, like, when is that? Because, like, I do want to at least try to be part of that, if I can. So, something that really blew me away when I was a kid on this part of the game is just seeing how, looking off in the distance, you could see Grendel in the game world. It's just, I always found that really cool. Like, if I stay here, he'll just kind of roar and make some noise, but I just love how the ground is shaking and everything. It's just so cool. Oh, no ceremony. Oh, okay. So you just kind of like did the official documentation stuff, basically. Okay, yeah. I actually have to reorient my avatar real quick. There we go. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like, when you want to do something like that, it's just... I don't understand why something that's, like, supposed to be so sacred is just so much money. It's the same thing with funerals. It's like... It's something that shouldn't cost as much money as it does. Yeah, and that's a shame. Oh, hey, the chameleon. So, do I have to fight the chameleon again? I like the little teeth that he has on his, like, bubble suit thing. See, that's what I was thinking. Why does he have a face on his helmet? Like, I like the little teeth he has on there. It's strangely... I guess I wouldn't say it's adorable, but it's interesting. I think you made him angry. Then again, he's probably in a berserk sort of state because he has nobody to command him. So, I think a way that we can make this more entertaining is if we imagine that the face on his bubble suit is his real face, and then his human face is the fake one. So just every time you see DeLoco's face, just look at the one on his bubble suit. That's his real face. What a jolly green giant. This guy is about to stop and sell you veggies. Well, I mean, if he's giving me, like, that broccoli with the nacho cheese, then absolutely I would buy some. But he quite literally is a Jolly Green Giant. No cheese, only green? No, we're getting some cheese! Aw, man, I gotta fight the chameleon again. Well, at least it looks nicer this time around. So it looks like he replaced the flamethrower with just a generic cannon. He's about to make you for 30 pounds of broccoli. What the fuck, sir? Okay, so let's see here. So I'll do a light torpedo, and then I'll do. Actually, no. Do the 3 blaster here, light torpedo here. And then I will guard and focus. You see, if I keep shotgunning jokes, some will stick. It's math. Well, I mean, you throw anything at the wall, eventually something will stick. Well, it looks like the chameleon's definitely got more health this time around. Okay, yeah, he's definitely a lot more powerful. Wow, I'm doing practically nothing to the chameleon. I'm wondering if this might be like a... if this is a story battle, or maybe I'm just severely underpowered this time around. Should probably play it safe and back off. Because if I can do little pinpricks of damage to him over time, that's going to be better than me going in, taking one hit from that Moonstone Cannon, and getting wiped out. I'll at least use a light torpedo and 3 blaster. Or no. Use a main cannon. And then I'll use a repair kit just in case. So, something that I definitely need to do, probably outside of the stream, is to grind a little bit and get some levels in. Because, I don't want to say that I'm severely underleveled at this point, but I'm definitely underleveled enough to where I'm not comfortable. Because I'm definitely going to need to get more... I'm definitely going to need to get stronger weapons, and definitely get some experience and do more damage, because... well, I'm not certain, like, if I'm supposed to be doing so little damage to the chameleon right now. I hope that doesn't take me out. Okay, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Well, I guess this is just kind of like a slap in the face, because when I first fought the Chameleon last time, he did practically no damage to me. I took him out in like 3 turns, but now he's much more of a threat, and I like that. It just shows that you can't really underestimate any of the enemies. And I'll take the risk and I'll focus for the next round. I mean, since he's stationary, why can't I just get behind him and just completely obliterate him? Because the Little Jack is obviously a faster ship. It looks like the person who made this texture pack also redid some of the effects too, which is really cool. So I guess it was definitely worth the wait in getting a hold of this mod pack. Because, like, this is the best I've ever seen Skies of Arcadia looking, and I think that this is kind of what I would imagine it to sort of look like if it was ported over to a newer system. Not necessarily a remaster or a remake, but just ported over with the textures up-resed. I'm gonna regret this, but take a chance and open fire because... Okay, so... To kind of give a little bit of an explanation on how this system works, the red bar there, the red square, is when he's going to use the Moonstone Cannon. These other squares where it has the C is when I can get a critical hit on him. I think the yellow one is also just a regular attack, I'm not sure. But generally that's what the icons mean. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm fully healed by that point. And then I will use a light torpedo. And then I'll guard, and then I'll heal just to be safe. Yeah, but that's the thing, though, is that I have to take out the Chameleon first, and then I have to go fight Grendel next. So it's like, I had to fight the damn bird, and then I have to fight the Chameleon, and then I have to fight Grendel. So it's literally a boss rush of 3 bosses in a row, with a few, like, cutscenes and so forth in between. Alright, let's see how much damage this is going to do to me. Yeah, roughly about 1,000 more than his last hit. If I can kind of anticipate his pattern a little bit, I should be fine. Okay, so now I can use the harpoon cannon, but... Let me see. Can I have somebody... Okay, so I have to use it this round. Alright, let's see how much damage this does.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Ooh, nice. It's gonna take at least a couple more of those to take him out, though. But it looks like the chameleon's actually moving again. I love the ship battles of this game, but they can take a very long time to do, especially these boss ones. Because unlike in... Ooh, he missed by a mile. Unlike the regular battles in the game, the bosses tend to take a lot more time because they're story-based. They, of course, have that boss health, quote-unquote. But it looks like I can use the harpoon cannon again, so I'll do that. Then a repair kit. And... guard. And if I have the time, I'm going to try something special later on in the stream. It probably will happen after I'm done playing for the day, but I'm going to try... if I remember, I may try something special at the end of the stream just to see if it works. Because if I can get it to work, then I might do it for future streams. But I was going to do it originally when I started, but I just didn't have time to set it up. As I stated earlier, I went live before I really intended to. I didn't have everything set up before I went live, so... I guess that's the beauty of live entertainment, is that anything can happen. Okay, it looks like he's going stationary again. Yep. Alright, so next turn I should be able to use the harpoon cannon, and since I've already, okay, it looks like it only was effective for one round. Damn it. So there's one of the magic abilities in Creme will increase my attack damage, but it looks like it was only effective for that one round, so... oh well. At least I can use the harpoon cannon, and I'm basically using a bunch of, torpedoes and cannons at the same time, so they'll do, I think, plenty of damage for what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna guard for the next few turns. Alright. See how much it does.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Ooh, nice! He's on his last legs if he doesn't heal. But what I really like about this is that all of this is happening while Grendel is going on his pissy rampage in the background somewhere. Okay, then I may not have to use the harpoon cannon, but I'll do a barrage just in case. I'll do a repair kit, 3 blaster, or no, light torpedo. I'll just use a main cannon. And then, focus. Yeah, I'll bite the bullet and I'll focus. I don't think he's going to use any of his cannons if I'm directly behind him. He's just going to sit there and get his spirit points up to use the test cannon again. But even if I don't take him out this round, I should... well, I guess I was wrong. He is going to use that, but even if I don't take him out this round, I'll be able to take him out the next round with one good harpoon cannon hit. Well, I guess I didn't have to. And the chameleon... Whew, couldn't think of anything clever to say. And the chameleon crash lands once again. There. That's your, witty comment from Eno. That shows you that I need to take a drink because I might be a little dehydrated. Remember what I said, that face that's on his bubble thing is his real face. The human head is just a facade. He's just always has a toothy grin. Yeah, like, I think that's something that I still struggle with is getting enough water. Just because my work schedule, my sleep schedule is really weird, I tend to not eat and drink at regular times, and sometimes I just, I tend to forget to drink the amount of water that I need per day. I'm trying to get better at that, though. Which is also why I got this energy tea, because it's hydrating me, but it's also keeping me awake because it has a little bit of caffeine in it, so it's not like super healthy, but it's healthier than, say, if I went and got like a Red Bull or a Monster, and I can't drink those anymore. Like, when I was a teenager, I absolutely loved Monster and Rockstar energy drinks, but nowadays I just can't. I can't drink them. They make me way too sick. Alright, now we get to fight Grendel. So I think Grendel is sort of similar to the last Gigas that I fought, Recumen, where I don't think you take him out health-wise. I think it's more of a story mission where you just slowly but surely take his health down, and then eventually he just kicks the bucket because of the story. But I don't remember. It's been more than a decade, probably like 15 years since I've seen this battle. So I'll just have to see. But realistically, he's bound to the ground, so can't we just, like, keep our distance and just shoot a bunch of pot shots at him? Because, I mean, getting in close like that is just asking for trouble. The Fist of Grendel. See, that's what I'm talking about. You get too close, you're gonna get punched. I mean, it didn't do a crazy it didn't do a crazy bunch of damage, but still. Boulder throw. See, if I had a soundboard set up, I would have played the tank sound from Left 4 Dead 2. But unfortunately, at this point, I'm not able to use a soundboard because all of my emotes are attached to my numpad, so I'd have to use a different keybind for soundboard. I don't know, Sarah, and everyone in chat, what should I do? Should I attack its legs, or should I attack its head? Chat's choice for this one. The legs, or the head? Legs, head. Head. Okay, we're gonna go for the head. Let them bore. He doesn't even have a mouth! How is he gonna bore me? Well, I mean, neither do I, but at the same time, there's always. Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, it looks like I got a harpoon cannon in this next turn. No, I keep forgetting that when I do that, I can't. So, just to be safe, I'll put a repair kit in there, and then I will... Actually, no, I think the first thing I'll do is a repair kit. I'm very indecisive about this, because I don't know how much damage he's going to do. So, I'm going to bite the bullet, and I'm going to use the main cannon, and then I'll heal twice directly afterward. Okay, if that's just what he's gonna do, then I should be fine. As long as I don't get any crazy attacks in from him, I should be okay. But this is more of a trial and error battle because I just don't know exactly what Grendel's capable of. Okay, is he gonna throw a boulder at me? No, he's just gonna punch me again. Well, it looks like I am doing damage to him, so I wonder if there's a story conclusion to this, or there's also, like, I take all of his health down conclusion, but again, it's been probably like 15 years, 16 years maybe that I've seen this game played, like, fully, and specifically this part. Because I think the last time that I actually saw this part of the game was probably when my parents went on a cruise when I was probably like, I don't know, would have been like 13, 14 maybe? I mean, a bunch of years blend together, so I don't remember. Okay, so I have to use the harpoon cannon. So, I'll just use the harpoon cannon for that round, and then just guard for the rest. Alright, Grendel, say goodbye.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
That did pretty much nothing to him. I mean, he has a really cool looking design, though. Like, he kind of reminds me of, like, those, like those ancient clay sculptures that you'd see. Like the Inca and the Aztecs and so on. Like, it kind of reminds me of one of those. Okay, and now Grendel is walking in place. Okay, so... Let's So I'll do a light torpedo for this round, so I can use the harpoon cannon then. And I'm just gonna guard and focus. Because I think I'll be okay just as long as he doesn't have some crazy special move up his sleeve. Because if it's just throwing boulders and punching me, I should be just fine. But if he has like some I-beam or something that I'm missing, then I'll be in trouble. But so far, the chameleon was harder, but I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. Well, how do you know, Sarah? Maybe his body is just a really intricate, skin-tight suit. But to tell a story about this game, like, when I was younger, I just remember that in my aunt's room, like me, my brother, and my aunt's room, we had this chalkboard, and we just all loved Skies of Arcadia, so we would just draw pictures of the various, like, Gigas and ships in this game. Like, that's just a fond childhood memory I have when I was, like, in the first grade. It was just, like, drawing them and seeing how close we could get to the designs, and like, who would win in a fight, like this Gigas or this Gigas. I mean, like, I have a lot of really good memories with this game, even though I never properly played it myself and just mooched off of my brother's file. Just a guy walking around wearing a green screen suit. Well, I wonder if I can chroma key something onto Grendel. I mean, I'd have to probably, like, find a specific scene where he's not covered in text or something, but I wonder if it's possible to chroma key him. But what would I put on him, though? I'm not going to put the obvious stuff on him. Okay, yeah. I think the only concern I would have is, since he's also got a green background with the grass and stuff and the trees, that would probably be the only thing I'd worry about, is that chroma keying out too, so... let's keep attacking him. But I'll use a repair kit. I'll do 2 repair kits and then I'll use the main cannon for the last turn. Well, hey, Sarah, if you want to take, like, a screen cap or something and you want to chroma key something onto him, by all means, I am not going to stop you.
Harpoon cannon, fire!
Yeah, because, like, I don't intend to have, like, something super special for every stream that I do or, like, every game that I play, but I do want to try to at least have, like, at least one really happy memory or, like, one fun moment from each, like, game that I've played. So, like, Dead Space Remake was the Fortnite SpongeBob DLC. Star Fox Adventures was the enchilada. And then, maybe for this one it'll be green screen Grendel. I don't know why that's so funny. It's like, I laugh at the stupidest things, if you haven't noticed, but I'd much rather be laughing than crying. I gotta take a drink. Okay, looks like he's having a headache. I think he's tired of your jokes, chat. Yes, you are, chat. Okay, so light torpedo. Okay, so I'm not going to be able to use the harpoon cannon. Well, actually, yeah, I can use the harpoon cannon. Okay, I think I'll just use the harpoon cannon, and then I'll focus, and then guard for that turn. So we've just got to coax green screen Grendel over to this river. Also, I like the environmental storytelling here because you see that flame that's coming up from the forest below. That's the ship that he destroyed earlier, which is pretty cool. So there's a little bit of continuity there. Well, it could be the ship that we destroyed earlier or what happened to the chameleon. Either way. Environmental storytelling. Now, he may be having a massive headache, but he still can punch really good. But, to be honest, I can sympathize a little bit, because when I have a bad headache, I definitely do want to punch somebody in the face. Alright, let's see if this will knock him straight into that riverbed. There we go! Have a nice bath, green screen Grendel. So I guess it was correct that it was a story-based thing, so you didn't have to actually take him to 0 health. It just automatically ended the battle when you got to a certain point. Which, to be honest, like, I understand that, but it gets kind of lame in a sense, because I really want to actually do a full-on battle with these guys, but it feels like I'm getting cheated out of it, and it's like, oh, we realize that he's too tough for you, we're just gonna hand you this win. I mean, I get it from a story standpoint, but I do want to actually legitimately battle them. We were wrong, we should have never summoned the giant. With great power, you need great Okay. Alright there, Spider-Man. Then again, this is around the same time that movie came out. But then I know that Spider-Man didn't coin that phrase, but I'm just... My mind immediately went to Tobey Maguire. See, if anyone in chat remembers the movie Cats and Dogs, that was another childhood favorite of mine, just because me and my family had a beagle when I was little. We actually had 2, but we had when that movie came out, we had a beagle, and it took me until I was an adult to realize that Tobey Maguire played the beagle in that movie. Like, I never knew that until much later when I actually looked up the casting for that film. Now that they have left, perhaps you might be able to travel through the iron net. Oh, shut up, you... That guy is such a creep. So I'm actually not sure what happens next. Because while I do have a familiar grasp of what happens throughout the story, I'm not actually sure what happens next, because of course we're going to go through the iron net to get to Valua, so we don't have to go back through South Ocean again, because God knows that was an entire stream just to get through South Ocean to Ixotaka, but I'm just curious on what's going to happen next, because I'm not actually sure. Okay, so... Hey, I know you don't like this, but it's important to look at Discord. Okay, I'm gonna take a glance at Discord and see what you've done. Oh my... Oh, God. Oh, I wish I could show the stream this, but I don't know how I can do this live, but, if, okay, I can, so let me pull it up real quick. Alright, let's see here. Okay. So, this right here is what Sarah has created with green screen Grendel. I love it so much, but I hate it at the same time. You can even see that my eyes are closed because I don't want to acknowledge that this exists. Oh, I love you, Sarah, but that's fantastic. I love it so much. You're gonna make green screen Grendel an emote? Oh, I love you, Sarah. Oh, you're the best. Okay, let's get back to the game before I absolutely lose it. But I mean, like, of course when the game came out, they definitely weren't, they never would have imagined that a VTuber in the year 2023 would have their character turned into a used as a green screen. But any character that's inherently green is going to have the side effect of being chroma keyed at some point. Oh yeah, even the game world looks gorgeous now. But if I remember right, I don't remember exactly where it is, but I do know that if you travel to a certain part of the game world, you can actually see Grendel in the water. But the problem is I don't remember exactly where that is. I think it's over here. Yeah, I think I just saw him. Yeah! There's green screen Grendel. Just, chilling out, taking a bath. But very, very, like, low poly. Like, I don't even know where his... I mean, I see where his back is, but I can't tell what other parts of him are there. Okay. So, I remember that I passed by the Iron Net earlier. I think it's right here. Because I think I can actually see it right there. And I also got a new weapon for Ica. The Grendel Wing. A boomerang made from a bone of the Green Gigas. It powers rivals the Fist of Grendel. But how does it rival his power when it's literally a bone that came from him? So, not sure how that works. That's probably one of the only weapons that I remember the name of, because I remember that after you beat Grendel, you get the Grendel Wing, which of course is one of Aika's weapons. But now we're going to see the Grendel Wing in action. But since I'm not in a boss battle anymore, I'm going to switch back to my respective colors. So, Vice was primarily, I was going for red. And then, that's the Grendel Wing. I kind of expected it to be more green, but to each their own. So I will get her back on green. And then her back on silver. And then, whoops, what was I doing for Drachma? I think I was doing yellow for him. Okay. The deed is done. The beans emoji is complete, Nat. I love you so much, Sarah. Oh.
Over there.
I love it so much. Oh, for those of you in the chat who are watching this VOD later on, green screen Grendel coming for your beans is in the Discord server as an emote, and it eventually will become an emote for the Twitch channel once I reach affiliate. Oh, actually, I'll just use Rain of Swords there.
That was easy.
So, off topic from Skies of Arcadia and just streaming in general, or just this particular stream in general, is that the Resident Evil 4 demo came out yesterday, and I did play it. It's really only a 17-minute long demo, but I'm kind of hesitant to stream that, just because when that game comes out, everyone's going to be streaming it, so the only way that people are going to find me is through the tags, because there's going to be, well, speak of the devil, somebody found me. Thank you for the follow, Solar Emperor. I was actually just saying that if I were to stream Resident Evil 4 Remake, it would it'd be trouble. I would have trouble making my stream easier to find compared to all the other people that would be streaming at the same time. But thank you for the follow. I'm playing Skies of Arcadia HD currently. And if you are familiar with the game, I just beat the second Gigas, and we are going to explore uncharted territory. I don't think Solar's here. No, that's fine. I mean, I speak to everyone, but I also have my viewers turned off, so I wouldn't know. I woke up in the middle of the night and saw something glowing out near some unpopulated islands. I thought I was just seeing things at first, but then the lights started moving around in these weird patterns. An anonymous sailor. Oh, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. I mean, of course I'm going to keep speaking. But, so, it's telling me to go to Valua, but I'm just kind of curious. Oh, a black pirate ship! I'm speaking just telepathically, because I don't have a mouth, remember? At least that's my explanation on how you're hearing my voice right now. I mean, for all you know, like, I'm not speaking at all. You're just going crazy. I'm just that voice in your head. aren't we all just a little bit? And you can't spell half the time. Well, that just shows that you are a little bit crazy. I tell you what, though, I really do want to figure out a way for me to stream a little more often, because with all the stuff from work, it's just this is the one kind of escape that I get to have, is to stream and have a good time. So maybe I'll try to work something out where I can stream more often. Not like so much that I burn myself out on it, but enough to where I have fun and I can just be a little bit more active, because while the every 3 days thing is great, I have a sort of a good schedule with that. There are some days I'd like to stream where it's off on my off day and I can't.
Here goes.
Yeah, I do want to set up, I do want to set up, like, custom sound effects, too, because, I have a few that I really want to add.
That was easy.
But, like, not any just generic sound, because, like, stuff that is custom, like, I pick what the sounds are, just because I don't want to have, like, a soundboard where you can pick anything and it's just a jump scare. Anytime you want to work on it? Really, anytime is okay. Again, I'm still trying to figure out the work schedule thing. Because essentially what I'm doing with that is, if things keep going south at my morning job, I'm gonna probably switch to the nighttime hours. Do I work today? No, I do not. I actually just got off work a couple hours ago. I am free for the rest of the day, but the only thing that I have to do is I'm gonna be watching some more shows with my family. Hello, this game brings back. Oh, well, welcome to the stream, Vice Dynabite. I'm assuming that the name comes from Skies of Arcadia, but welcome to the stream. So I'm actually playing this with an HD texture mod that just came out this year, or actually last year. But essentially it upres all the textures, and some of them were redone by hand. So pretty much every texture in the game has been overhauled for a more modern gaming experience, and it just looks fantastic. Right now, I had just beaten the Chameleon and Grendel, and at this point I'm heading back to Valua, because it said to go get the yellow crystal, and I decided to stop by and fight this black pirate ship at this point in time. But, admittedly, I'm pretty terrible at the ship battles, so bear with me. And thank you for the follow! I do stream this every other stream. I do stream every 3 days, and one stream is a different game, and then that alternating day is Skies of Arcadia. So, do that, and then I'll use a torpedo. And then, what the hell, I'll use a repair kit again. Where would I get... Excuse me. Trying to find... Where would you get the texture pack? So, there's this guy who has a Ko-fi page. Like, I actually found it on Reddit. Sadly, they're charging for it. I mean, I understand to get paid for the work, but at the same time, it's a texture overhaul, and it was worth the $5 that I spent. But you have to pay the creator. But it was on Reddit, and also if you type in like Skies of Arcadia HD like remaster, like it's one of the first things that pops up. I can post the link in the chat if you'd like. Yeah. I'll actually do that right now. It's just that I'd be happy to share it. It's just the only issue is that I don't want to get in any like trouble with the mod author creator, because this is a very well-made mod. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to hand that link to Sarah, and she will post it in the chat for you. Oh yeah, this texture mod is absolutely incredible. I was a bit skeptical at first because, to be honest, the website that they uploaded the file to was kind of sketch. So I just asked them, hey, in an email, I was just like, hey, can you upload this to MediaFire? And they said, sure. Actually, yeah, I'll just heal and then main cannon. Oh yeah, if Sega actually officially did this, I'd be thrilled, because another reason, save for the nostalgia that I'm sharing with this game, is that this game has not been re-released since the GameCube era. Whether that be on an online service, or really anything. Like this, it's really hard to get a hold of nowadays, and that's really a tragedy, because Skies of Arcadia is probably, I don't want to say it's underrated, because it's not underrated, it's underappreciated. Because it's such a phenomenal game experience, and Sega just does not know what they're sitting on. The remaster graphic does make it stream look higher quality for... Yeah, because that HD mod that I installed last time really only overhauled the UI and 3 of the characters. But to kind of like go on with what you're saying, Vice, this was actually my first JRPG too. Next to the Pokemon games, of course. First Pokemon game I ever played was Pokemon Red, but this was the first like official JRPG that I ever played. But I will admit, when I played this originally, I was kind of mooching off of my older brother's files, so I didn't really make any of my own progress. It was more just playing through what he had already done. So this is the first time that I've played this game by myself through the whole way. Because I think the last time that I saw my brother play it was probably like 15 years ago. Same, it was this, Tales of Symphonia, and Pokemon Emerald. Ooh, yeah, Pokemon Emerald is another really good one. I actually have my Pokemon Emerald box sitting right next to me. I found that somewhat recently. And I still own a physical copy of this game, but the physical copy has its limitations due to the hardware. Yeah, see, one of the things that I really wanted to get was the first 4 figures Vice and Ica statues, because, for one, it's been years since any sort of Skies of Arcadia merch has been released, and the fact that they were able to license out these characters for first 4 figures was awesome. The only problem is that they were ridiculously expensive, and you can't find the Vice statue anywhere anymore, and the Ica statue was so limited that I didn't have any money to actually get it. But it wouldn't be for me, it would be from my older brother, because he's more of a Skies of Arcadia fan than I am. Because for me, I have a Star Fox 64 R-Wing on my shelf currently. And I'll just guard for the next turn. Though there is some merch that I was able to get. There's a special edition soundtrack that was released not too long ago, where it has this custom art book where it has like interviews with the developers, and it has a brand new piano suite of a couple songs from the game. I think it was from the original composer, and I bought that for my older brother 2 Christmases ago, I believe. Oh, I should also probably save now that I think about it. One thing I have noticed with this HD mod, though, is while everything looks incredible, sometimes the portraits don't load, so it still shows the lower resolution portraits. And it does kind of hiccup a little bit on some points where, like during an attack or in a loading situation, it'll take a few seconds more, but that's not a hardware issue because I'm running this on an RTX 3080, and if I can't run Skies of Arcadia, then I should probably, you know, get more money and upgrade again. Oh, well, I really appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be, like, really chill with everybody. I like having a good time, because, you know, everything, like, there's just so much darkness in the world right now, and I just kind of want to bring a little light to it. But, according to my map, Balua is this way. But since it's been such a long time, I'm not sure what happens next. I mean, I have some idea. Because, like, I remember specific... Like, I already know, like, what happens in the story, and of course I'm not going to spoil that for anybody in the chat. But I don't remember when these certain events happen because it's been so long since I've seen this part of the game specifically. Because, like, most of what I remember is the very opening sections of the game. And really the ending, and like important boss battles, but save for that, I don't remember really much else. I also realized I should probably go to Sailor's Island too, because I have a ton of moonfish.
Here goes.
Darkness, darkness, heart, light, friendship, Eno, and almost every Kingdom Hearts game. Well, I hope you also get affiliate one day too, Vice. Because, I mean, you seem really nice to come in and just like have a chat. Because it's just always fun to talk to fellow fans of games that I'm playing. Because I can have a really good conversation about the nostalgia and how much it means to me. Another JRPG series I liked playing back then, Mega Man Battle Network. I heard good things about Mega Man Battle Network, but sadly, I never really got into those games. Growing up, it was kind of like, get like maybe 1 or 2 games like every birthday and Christmas, and then we just rent a couple more. So I didn't really get the opportunity to get into a lot of games that people really hold near and dear to their hearts. Like Final Fantasy, for example. I never got into those because I was primarily a Nintendo guy. So I never got the opportunity to play a lot of these Sony-exclusive titles like Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy X and all these other ones. And so just now, as an adult, I'm able to get into these games. So I'm guessing I have to just keep going north and just circle around to get to Valua. Because the Sky Rift here won't let me go through it. I've actually been GMing a campaign based on this game for almost 2 years. The party is almost at the end game. Mega Man Battle Network or Skies of Arcadia? Okay. Yeah, I was talking earlier in the stream with Sarah, my mod, about how when I was younger, because this game came out, well, the original game came out in 2000, but the Legends port to the GameCube was when I first played the game, because my aunt had rented the Dreamcast version, and I don't really remember too much of it because of it being so long ago. I was born in 96, so I would have been like 4 years old, something like that. But when this came out on the GameCube in 2003, I was in first grade, And I remember that me and my brother and my aunt, we had this chalkboard in our room, and as we progressed in the game, we just started like drawing the various characters and ships and the Gigas, and it's just a little fond childhood memory that I have related to this game.
Over there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Sarah's my mod is our resident tabletop expert. I don't really know too much about it. I've been wanting to get into them for a long time. It's just that, save for the occasional days that I have off to stream. Ah, damn it! They put me all to sleep. It's just finding time to do things like that, because my schedule gets pretty filled up pretty quickly. Because that's something that I'm trying to figure out, is kind of like getting a more relaxed work schedule where I don't have to worry about stuff like that. Where I can have more free time to do stuff. Because I don't need a lot of money to be happy. Just enough to where I can pay my rent and survive. Okay, Drachma, we're gonna go overkill, and we're gonna tackle this guy, too. Ah, dagnabbit. Okay, and them too. I think after the fact, though, Sarah, just like kind of off topic, is that I'm probably gonna... This stream will probably be titled Green Screen Grendel on my, on the YouTube. If you're still in the chat, Vice, earlier we... Sarah, my mod, and I, we had, we had come to the conclusion that Grendel would be perfect to chroma key and green screen. So, let me actually pull up that picture again. So, because Grendel is just a completely green Gigas, we had decided that he would look perfect as a chroma key. So we made this, or she made that. And that is now an emote in my server. And I absolutely love it. Because it's just little things like that that I like to remember the streams by. Oh no, Gordo, I completely forgot about this guy. I didn't think I'd have to face him until later. Fat guy. His name is literally... I guess the game's somewhat self-aware, because earlier it said new vice captain to clarify, like, oh, this is not the same guy that got thrown into the abyss. The gourmet pirate. He attacks other ships and steals their food. I mean, if I were on the little jack cooking something, then Gordo would probably die of food poisoning, so... Go ahead and steal my food then, Gordo. Immediate cut to boss battle. Damn it, I should have healed. But that's kind of my lot in this entire game, is just not healing before boss battles. Okay, so he is red, so purple is going to be the one that I'm... Well, hold on. Okay, well, it says purple is the one that I have to use against red according to my Moonstone chart. Well, I'll take their word for it. So, I'm going to kind of take a gander here and say that I'm going to take out his chefs first, because ordinarily in this situation they're probably going to be healing him. So, I'm going to do that. Actually, hold on. I'm going to use Sacrum. And then I'll have... Well, Fina can't do anything. Do I have any... Okay, good. And then I will power up Drachma, as usual. And then Drachma will use Spirit Charge.
Moons, give me strength.
But to be fair, I wasn't thinking that I'd end up in a boss battle so suddenly, so I guess it's to be forgiven that I didn't heal. Because I am playing through this relatively blind, regardless of the fact that I remember events of this game.
Let's try this.
A lot of it is out of order, and it's relying on 15-year-old memories. Because the last time I saw this part of the game was probably about 15, 16 years ago. Digest. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'll use Cutlass Fury on that one just so I can take him out. Because I don't want to attack Gordo just yet, because... Again, I'm pretty sure that these guys will act as his healers. So I don't want to take that risk of taking him down a bunch of health and then them just healing him right immediately afterwards. Do you think he got the name Gordo after overeating, or do you think that their parents are dicks? Probably a bit of both. Loqua spray. So, my brother informed me that that's a translation thing, like a censorship thing for US audiences, so that's supposed to be like alcohol spray or something. Well, I mean, you were talking about Grendel, and then you were talking about, like, Vor earlier, so, I mean, here you go, Sarah. I mean, just look at that creepy son of a bitch in the background. I mean, oh, his belly jiggles, too. But I just love how there was absolutely no dialogue beforehand, save for that one little bit where Gordo was like, oh, I hope they have food, and then it immediately cuts to a boss battle. Like, there was no, like, oh, you're Vice, like, you escaped Valua. Like, there was none of that. It was just straight to boss battle. No, no. None of that, Sarah. Please, no.
Moons, give me strength.
Today... No! So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do what I did with the bird, and I'm going to just flatten Gordo. I'm going to try to turn him into a pancake. Fitting, considering... Gotta take a drink. Okay. Sorry for the ASMR, but... So... Take out this Mad Chef. Oh, no, I don't want to hit Gordo. Okay, and one more Spirit Charge. And I should be able to use Hand of Fate and flatten him like a pancake. A fitting end, considering. Okay, there's the last Mad Chef. But I can't remember if he's able to call allies or not, because I don't know if I remember if he does or not. Okay, so I can actually use Cutlass Fury and Hand of Fate. Alright, time to flatten Gordo. I'm done for. All right, Drachma, let's go. We turned that bird into a McNugget, but this time we're making a full-on Happy Meal. There it is!
We did it!
I think Gordo was actually a bounty, now that I think about it. Okay, I got a cham and some fish. So did we just take his entire stock of food, too? Oh, damn. Where's your Gordo voice impression? I'm not gonna try to do an impression of Gordo. Fine, I'll do it. For you, Sarah. And for you, Vice, I'll do it. If he has more dialogue, that is. I don't know if he does. Ah, that's quite alright. We'll be going now. My name is Gordo. Yeah, that's the best that I can do. I just imagine him to have like some really out there accent. Gordo German. Or something. Yeah, we've got a lot of, like, cultural variety in terms of the names. Like, the Ixotacan names, of course, being based off of, like, Aztec, Mayan, like, Central South American cultures. And then in Nazar, we had more Middle Eastern and India and Drachma is, of course, the name of the Greek currency, or a Greek currency. And then pretty much everyone in Valua is based off the Spanish Empire, because you've got names like Alfonso, Ramirez, Galcian, so on. Well, here's Valua. Is that a spell ship? So I'm going to be streaming for maybe another 50 minutes-ish. At 1:30 my time, it's currently 12:30. At 1:30 my time, that's kind of around the time I'm going to stop for the day, because I do have some other things that I'm going to do today. I have some family members coming over, and we're going to watch some shows together, so... But, I'm glad that I was able to stream at least a little bit today, because yesterday I was planning on doing it before I went to work, and I was feeling pretty awful yesterday, and I just could not find the motivation to do it because it was a long shift. And yesterday I had to go to I had my morning job, a doctor's appointment, and then I planned on streaming and then go to my other job, and it was just too much all in one day. And I need to like definitely chill out a little bit in terms of like stuff that I put in my schedule. Streaming is fine. I love streaming, but like but putting so much into one day just causes some undue stress. Okay, I think this is just a merchant ship. Yeah. Alright, so we're back to Valua. Oh yeah, I should probably heal now that I think about... Yeah, see, sometimes the HD portraits will just unload, and they'll have the lower resolution ones. I mean, it's not a huge deal, because like sometimes like certain menu things will be back in their standard quality. It's not... I don't mind it, just so long as like the overworld is fine and it works most of the time. But now that I think about it, I actually was planning on using... Let me see... Well, Drachma only has 3 moves, so I don't need to do any more for him. What should I do? You know what? I'll get Lambda Burst just because I need another AoE attack from somebody. And then I also need to use that Cham that I just found. Let me see, there's other items that I have here that I could use for other things. Increases vigor by 3. I'll give it to Fina, I guess? Okay. Oh, I should also probably save again. Alright, heading back into Valua, because escaping there one time was not enough. Is that a battleship over there? Well, Doesn't matter because I get into a random battle. It doesn't matter. The more the merrier, I guess, but I definitely feel that off-stream, maybe sometime in the next few days, I'll probably be playing this by myself just a little bit, just to grind. I may have to go in a little bit. Gotta go make more shrimp. Oh, yeah, you're fine, Sarah. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do. Like I said, I'm only gonna stream for probably another hour. Maybe a little less than an hour. So, if you gotta leave at any point, that's completely fine. Like, I'm just happy to have anybody here. So, no worries at all. 10 minutes probably. Okay. Actually, no, I'll use Lambda Burst, because I've never used Lambda... Well, I haven't used Lambda Burst in this playthrough.
Fire consume my enemies! Lambda burst!
That did not do as much damage as I wanted it to, but it did take out one.
Serves 'em right.
Yeah, what is this ship here? Oh, just another merchant ship. The moonstones in this area have already been mined, so there's hardly any left. Lua is trying to expand because we need to find new sources of moonstones as soon as possible. I'm guessing that this is where we need to go. The Maw of Tardis. Well, there's an insignia of some sort over here. And there's jam around here, too. The seal was built by my people after the Rains of Destruction in order to contain the Yellow Gigas. Now the Yellow Gigas lies dormant. Well, I mean, it's good that it can't get out, but how are we supposed to find the Yellow Moon Crystal? Oh, I like how they just teleported in. Where did they literally just came out of absolute nowhere. Like, of course that was something that was probably hidden because of the lower resolution, but I just saw them warp out of nowhere. But then again, they probably are just that cool special forces that they have the capability to just teleport at will. But I mean, we're literally in the, we're in the eye of the storm, so to speak, so it's not surprising that we're going to get attacked by Valuan soldiers. Oh, I actually need to switch back to silver for Fina. Oh, damn. Oh, if that hits Fina, she's gone. Oof. Well, there goes Fina.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I guess if they are kind of enforcers or like special forces, they're definitely going to be outfitted with some of the best gear. Rain of Swords. And... okay, so I can't use Rain of Swords yet. I can use Cutlass Fury, though. Because I'm going to need to use Sacrum. Or, no, I can't use that either. Damn it. I'm going to go now. See you soon. I'm leaving the stream open, though. Alright, Sarah. Well, I'll still be here probably when you get back. I just gotta hand these guys... hand their own asses back to them, so I will see you when you get back. If they don't completely obliterate me with their grenades, that is.
Moons, give me strength.
Because if they just, like, all throw grenades at once, I'm done for. But not only that, why are they throwing grenades this close to themselves? That's like pulling the pin and just dropping it at your feet is essentially what they're doing. It's like, there is no pull pin, count to 3, and then chuck. It's literally just pull pin, drop to your feet, and then pretend it doesn't exist. But, I mean, we've already established that these guys have the capability to just warp out of reality as they wish, so I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, no, I'll use Lambda Burst, but I need to actually switch back to what I was doing. So, red, Lambda Burst, or green, Lambda Burst. Okay, I'm looking at Drachma's portrait, and it looks like his eye is misplaced on his portrait. So, it looks like his eye is on top of his eyelid, or I don't know. Yeah, I can't tell based on my screen, but it just looks a little odd to me.
Fire consume my enemies. Lambda burst.
But I think so far I've had a really good stream. It started out a little rough because I pressed the go live button before I was ready. But I think I've kind of like salvaged it as far as that's concerned. I mean, anytime we get a good meme out of a stream, that's good enough for me. Now it's just a matter of surviving these guys throwing grenades at me every 2 seconds, or rather dropping them at their feet. Okay, Cutlass Fury. Well, no. Sacrum. And, I guess I'll just do regular attacks for now.
Moons, give me strength.
And Fina's just kind of there. I also just noticed that poor Cupel is literally just a puddle. Oh, poor thing. And I guess I'll just attack.
Here goes.
Just one more hit and he's dead anyway. Alright, time to take out this Enforcer. I almost kind of feel bad because his armor is so cool looking, but at the same time, it probably is really uncomfortable to wear.
We did it.
Because based on how, like, based on, like, a human head size and then that armor, it almost kind of gives me, like, a dark helmet from Spaceballs sort of vibe, where it's just too big for the person wearing it, so they're just, like, clanking it around every time they walk. That's impossible. Our entire army couldn't open it. Our commanders aren't concerned with the yellow crystal right now because it's already in Valua and it's safe from you. Makes sense they'll go after the other crystals first. Well, I kind of figured that if Valua was going after the other crystals, they probably had access to the yellow one, considering it's in their homeland. And if they had already had knowledge of the crystals already, then it would make sense that they already had their hands on the one that was literally in their doorstep. I mean, that's like finding a key on your mat outside of your door. They're preparing for the raid on Nosrad. Or Nazarad. I mean, a lot of these pronunciations are up to interpretation, so I'll just call it Nazarad. Because since I'm assuming that the pronunciation is Nazar, so Nazarad. And I can relate to you there, buddy. I'm just a grunt, too. Drachma, I know that you have this vendetta against Rachnum, but he literally just clarified that he's a grunt. He doesn't know anything. No, it's too dangerous, Drachma. We're not gonna go after Rachnum. No, of course. We understand. We'll go with you. We owe you, after all. Okay, so there's a Cham around here. Alright, Cupel, come on. Throw me a bone. Come on, Cupel. There we go. Oh, it's a Chom. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that. Wait, there's another one? Is there a Cham and a Chom? Cham and Chom? The Hall to your Oats? The Tom Petty to your Heartbreakers? Okay, I guess it's just Choms. See, I know that Choms, from what I understand, they revert you to a previous thing? Oh, come on, Cupel, throw me a bone here. It's like, I get that you're hungry, but not for those. Cupel, I swear. This dramatic music just adds to the effect of me aimlessly wandering around looking for this damn Chom. But I won't forgive myself if I leave without finding it, so come on, Cupel. Okay, where is it? Another Chom. I'm gonna return to the little Jack and pretend that I didn't see any of those Choms, or get any of them. So thank you, Cupel, for wasting my time. Even though I'm sure there's probably, like, some incentive for me to actually gather those, but I'm not gonna use them now. So, the way that this dialogue is written, it says, later that night my heart was racing, but I want, is that he speaking out loud, or is this an internal monologue? Like, is he speaking, like, I don't understand. Doesn't look like there's anything to see there. This is the captain's room, but I don't hear him snoring like usual. I wonder if he's awake. Okay. Huh. Well, I guess it makes sense that the Little Jack would have lifeboats. It is a fishing vessel, but it does make sense that there would be lifeboats even on a fishing vessel. When you're in the sky, quite literally. I mean, in real life, I'm not a sailor, so I wouldn't know. But it would make sense to have, like, even on, like, a fishing vessel, like a raft or something, just in case of emergency. But, like, in the sky like this, I guess maybe those lifeboats are kind of like the equivalent of a raft where, for a quick escape, you've got that. So, I'm gonna go up to the bridge. Oh yeah, Drachma would probably be pissed if I move the Little Jack without his permission, especially with Rachnum in the area. Okay, so I think this might be something related to the texture mod, but like I can see the cubes from the skybox. I'm just gonna ignore it and I'm gonna focus on the scene. Feathers. Funnily enough, I actually saw a really large feather when I got home from work today. Don't know what bird it was from, but it was pretty big. See, I remember this, but I don't remember it. I remember the context, but I don't remember how emotional it was. Because now I can kind of understand it as an adult, and it's just, oh, this is rough. Oh, man. It's like Drachma was like so like cold and harsh, but now he's really just grown fond of everybody, and he's allowing himself to be vulnerable, and I really like that. I can definitely relate. He has a reason for being how he is. Uh-oh.
Huh?
The last time we saw Rachnum was
at the beginning of the game where we had no means of actually attacking him. But I mean, we fought multiple ships, 2 Gigas, so I think we can handle an Arc Whale. Okay. Was it really just that close by? Huh, I guess so. Oh, there he is! Perfect time for my chair to get uncomfortable. Oh yeah, they did say that one of the admirals was after him. That ship's design's pretty cool, though. Even the generic Valuan ships are pretty cool looking, but I like that one. It's really, like, sharp and spiky. Ramirez's ship. Oh. Why couldn't we just, like, take out Ramirez and just call it a day? I mean, we've proved ourselves more than capable after taking out the Chameleon and the Lynx. Well, first time I fought the Lynx, I got obliterated, but at the same time, it's like we proved ourselves more than capable of taking on Valuan battleships. So I think I'm gonna have to fight 2 of these guys. Because there was the flagship and then there was the 2 adjacent ships. So I'm guessing I'm gonna have to take him out, and then I'm gonna have to take out another Valuan battleship. Or gunboat, or whatever. Oh, welcome back, Sarah. I told you that I'd still be here. You haven't really missed... Well, I guess you kind of missed a little bit. So, we found Drachma's Arc Whale, the one he was after, like the big whale that he kept mentioning, Rachnum. But one of the Valuan battleships, one of the admirals is chasing after him, so we have to take out their ships before we can go after the Arc Whale. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. And I think even and with Skies of Arcadia, like, even if it's a game that people in chat and or you like wouldn't necessarily touch like on your own, it's still good to share this game, because even just observing the lore and watching the game's story progress, it's still a really wild ride, and I really enjoy it. And I think that the story on its own is really enjoyable to watch, regardless of playing the game. But it's a really long one. Like, this game is extremely long. Like, I want to say that I've kind of gotten probably, like, through maybe the very first quarter of the game. There's still a lot more. Like, Nazar through Aikataka are considered, like, the opening sections, so to speak. Fight defensively and maintain distance, or fight aggressively and close in on the enemy. Let's close in on him. Don't fact check me, I'll lose this battle. Well, considering Skies of Arcadia came first, I think you've already lost. But that being said, though, like the fact that this was a Dreamcast game originally is incredible. From what I understand, this game was originally 2 discs, but after they ported it to the GameCube with all the bonus content, I think the only thing that they physically changed was that since it was all fit on 1 disc on the GameCube, they had to compress the audio for the music. So the music MIDIs and the instruments are lower quality. Oh, I guess I don't have to fight another battleship. I mean, did you forget that there was a battleship? I mean, that's what I said the entire time. Let's go after the battleship and just get rid of him while we can, but no. We gotta go after the damn whale first. It's like, common sense, you guys saw that there were 2 battleships, or there were 3 battleships, and we just took out 1. So, first of all, where's the other one? And 2, like, we had that flagship. So, oh no, you've sunk my battleship! 1967 kids or something. I like how you can see his angry expression behind the mustache, but it just looks like the mustache is he's just chewing it in his mouth. But Dracula just always has like the resting pissed off expression. Like even when he's vulnerable, he still looks pissed off. No, we're gonna fly this thing. Ah, come on, I've grown fond of the little Jack. You can't tell me this thing's going down. Come on, let's just like get all of our shit and just put it in a lifeboat. But I mean, they were kind of asking for it by completely ignoring Ramirez's ship. It's like, yes, Ragnar is important. But are you ignoring the fact that there's 2 Valuan battleships that we completely ignored? Alright, let's get in the lifeboats then. When a Drachma and a Drac Daddy love each other. Sarah, no! I mean, it's pretty well established that he said he was going to go down with the ship, so... I mean, we gave him his wish. I mean, what did I tell you, Vice and Ica and Fina and Drachma? Literally, there was a battleship right there that we were ignoring the whole time because the whale was more important. I mean, that's like... I can't even think of a metaphor for this. It's like, that's... Tactically speaking, that's horrible. You're going for the battleship... You're not going for the battleship first, and then going for Rackham. Because I don't think he's going to go anywhere. I mean, how are you going to lose a gigantic-ass whale in a flying ship? But then again, Ramirez is committing war crimes, so... we probably should have went for him first. I feel like the game could use a timer in some spots to increase the intensity of the current scene, like when you were wandering through the burning ship. Yeah, I think that could have been good. I think the music was kind of the intention there, like they were trying to like, oh, the music and the burning ship like was enough to kind of sell that atmosphere, but either way, we survived that ordeal, but where did we end up? And I have to say that we're definitely lucky, because in a world where there's no, like, straight-up solid ground, like a surface, and all of it's just floating continents and islands, we definitely lucked out and we landed on an island somewhere instead of just falling into deep sky. Stands there for 30 minutes. I mean, I could literally just, like, I could have just recorded that bit and had, like, a 30-minute ASMR of just that.